Welcome back to the show. Screen star Chloë Grace Moretz, known for her work on the series The Peripheral and in Mother Android and Greta, is back on stage this theater season in the moving new play Caroline at Off-Broadway's MCC. Chloë recently stopped by the studio to chat about Caroline and much more. Chloë, thank you so much for coming in. I was just telling you off camera how much I loved Caroline. What a beautiful, beautiful new play.
Thank you.
You play Maddie in this three-hander. Tell me a little bit about Maddie.
Maddie is a
complicated.
very complicated character. You know, you can probably see I have some tattoos peeking out all over my body, which are Maddie's tattoos.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think that kind of starts to tell the tapestry of her life in a lot of ways. She's only 28 years old, but she's lived a lot of life this far. She has a beautiful kid who she is kind of in the process of protecting and taking to a safer place. And in order to do that, she needs to ask for help from her mother, who she hasn't seen in 10 years. And so we kind of, the play really meets its starting point once we really get to the house and you see the conflict that starts to ensue between myself and my mother, and then adding my daughter into the situation.
And your daughter in the play is trans.
Yes.
And, you know, there's a conversation that begins with your mother, who you've been estranged from for some time. Just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, you know, that's really a huge part of this play is that, you know, my daughter is transitioning and I need to ask for financial support and medical support that at the place that I'm in my life and career, I can't, you know, fully afford the amount of what I want to be able to give them. And I'm on my way to kind of talk to her to figure out if she can help me. And what we soon come to find out is that when I left home, I had a pretty severe drug addiction at the time. I was 17 years old, and now I'm a recovered addict. And the question is, will my mom be able to see me as a recovered person and as the person I am now and not see my past?
The whole time I was watching this play come to life on stage, I just thought, this is the time to hear this play. It feels very much of the now.
Very much so. Yeah, I mean, I think that I've been a part of this project now. I first read the script about 2 years ago. And when I first read it, I was overwhelmed. And obviously, we were in a bit of a different climate at that point in time. And now with the, I think, political climate and political sphere that we're currently in, there's no better time than this project to be happening on stage and to give people the education that's needed. And I think this is really a moment where you step into this play and for, you know, an hour and 26 minutes, you see a snapshot of life and you see the normalcy of their life and this beautiful, beautiful, you know, girl, Caroline, who is just so unabashedly themselves.
Can we talk about River? River is giving an extraordinary performance.
Yes.
And how old?
They're 11 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, no, and they are incredibly.
River plays Caroline.
Yes, River plays Caroline, and River. It's been amazing to see River's transformation into an actor, because they have been acting. You know, they're only 11 years old, so they've been acting for some time now, but they haven't, I think, done this type of performance on stage before, and to see their comedic timing come in, because they have pretty much most of the comedic timing, I think, throughout the play. And they
It's a heavy
hold
lift.
the stage.
It's a heavy lift.
And they hold it. And there's moments where they really give it to me. And you know, when we have a couple more chaotic scenes together of me trying to reason with my kid, and they just some nights surprise me in such a way with their passion and intensity. And it's just been wonderful to be a part of their life, and we've grown to have such a wonderful bond together.
What has it been like being back on stage here in New York?
Incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, my last play that I did was with Steven Soderbergh, and Scott Burns wrote it. It was called The Library.
Yeah.
And
At the Public.
Yes, at the Public, and it dealt with a mass shooting at a school, and me waking up from that mass shooting and being one of the kids that got shot, and then going through the process of figuring out who the shooter was. And it was so heavy. And now coming back into theater again, you know, I think what I love so much about theater is choosing projects that are poignant to the time, and that was one that felt so needed, so poignant, still is so needed and so poignant with everything going on and the gun violence in this country. And now doing a play like this, which is again has such a strong social stance and is so needed, and is one of those things that, you know, we should be going to see pieces that I think change perspectives and give us something that we might not deal with on a daily basis or really have the ability to feel tangible to give us that perspective. And that was something that I found in this play. I've had people come see the show who have no affiliation with the industry, they don't even go see plays often, and they are just blown away at the rawness and vulnerability of this piece. Yeah. That it doesn't feel like a play.
Yeah.
It feels like you're sitting in someone's living room and watching them interact.
Truly. On a much lighter note, I just have to say congratulations on the recent wedding.
Yes.
You got married to Kate Harrison, your longtime partner.
Yes.
The pictures were beautiful.
Thank you.
Are you still on cloud nine after the big day?
Yes, we were doing rehearsals for this, and I came from doing a very heavy thriller over the summer called The Edge of Normal. That'll be going to festivals this spring, and then I went straight into rehearsals for this heavy play, and then in the midst of all of that, I got married, and it was a wild juxtaposition to be doing all this work and then go and have this like fairy tale with this wonderful, wonderful woman who I've been with for, you know, almost 8 years now, and then go back to doing this. And I think it's just a wonderful juxtaposition of what we do as you know, people in theater and film and TV.
I love it. Keep soaring, Chloë. Thank you so much for coming in.
That was a pleasure. Thank you.
And you can catch Chloë and Caroline now on stage at MCC. All right, it's time for a final break, but when we come back, Jonathan Groff is Bobby Darin on Broadway.
I'm Jonathan. I'll be your Bobby Darin tonight.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more premiere theater coverage and exclusive interviews, click the subscribe button. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you there.